Okay, so now we're working on this question about rotation. And remember our rotation rule. Sorry about the time. Okay, rotation. Remember our points are originally x comma y. Now if it tells you to rotate, so this means rotation 90 degrees. So when we rotate 90 degrees, the rule becomes, what happened is the x and y reverses or switches. You could say y comma x instead, but the y is negative. All right, so this is 90 degrees. What if, and just have this rule written down later for your good usage when you take the quiz, you know what's going on. When it tells you to rotate 180 degree, the x and y don't rotate, but they're both negative. I mean, both switch signs. All right, and if they ask you to rotate it 270, so there's a chance, it's like the 90 degree, but instead of the first number being negative, so the x and y reverses position, switches, but the second number becomes negative, meaning they switch sign. And then, yeah, that's all. The 360 just goes back to xy. So hopefully that helps. So let me just demonstrate it so you can understand it more. So I'm not going to, this is for you to do, so I'm going to pick a point similar. Let's pick this point right here. And I was to rotate it 90 degrees. So what is this point? Put it in blue so it doesn't. Original, this is the point. So this is 4 comma 5. Okay, so my point is 4 comma 5. And it's going to become, if I rotate it 90 degrees, it switches position. So remember, this is xy. So it should be negative y comma x. All right. So that is saying my 5 comes first, but there's a negative. So that means if it's positive, it becomes a negative. If it's negative, becomes positive type of thing. Opposite signs. And then the x was 4. So that's it. And so that when you rotate it 90 degrees is negative 5, 4. So it lands right here. All right. Rotation is easier if you do it by the rule. Okay. So if imagine you were rotating at 180 degrees, it would just become, again, remember this is x comma y, so your x number's 4, but there's a negative, so you put the negative in front, and your 5, there's a negative, so you put your 5 in front. Okay, and then here for 270, again, x is 4, so 4 would go here, and there is a negative symbol, so the negative comes in front, and then the 5. But just to review, what if there was a negative number? So let me pick a negative point. Right here. So this point is negative 3, 4. So miss, do I put a negative? Does the negative stay? What? So let me refer to that problem now in the green. So let's erase all the blues. You can always rewind this video. So that's the good part of this, instead of live teaching, because you can't pause me. Well, you can stop me, but then it's hard to repeat what I said. So here. All right. So originally is negative 3 comma 4, and that's xy. So we want it to become negative y comma x. So our x is negative 3, and our 4 is positive 4. Remember, it just switched signs. So if it's a negative, it'll be a positive. But right now it's a positive, so it becomes a negative. So that would be the point. And then here for the 270, it'll become the 4 is positive, the y is positive, the x is negative 3. But then there's another negative, so it becomes positive. See, it just switched signs. Basically, the negative symbol in the rule means switching signs, right? And for the x, this would be positive 3. A negative becomes a positive 3, and the 4 becomes a negative 4.